Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Um, Hello traders, how are you? Hmm. I'm gonna move my camera over here, up here. Yeah, up here is fine. So how are you? How is everybody doing? Yeah, I'm doing fine, thank you. Had quite a stressful week myself. Yep, US 30. I am in. What about it? Yeah. The market is about to open in. Let's see what the monastery. The US trade is good from 31,792. Let's have a look at the US 30. I'm confident in that trade, man. So 31, 792, 792. Yeah, sure. I mean, you mean from current prices. Morteza, what the fuck are you talking about? We just had one stop loss, and that is, my friend, pound yen. I am still running with my US 30 and my cat yen. I don't know what are you talking about. All right, so the US 30. Listen, if you can stand a little bit of a drawdown, then maybe trading is not for you, you know. Or maybe do your own fucking research, right? I am okay with the way that I trade. I am okay with my drawdown. It's fine. It's all good because I know that in the long term I'm profitable. So this is the US 30 minute chart. I dig it. I dig it a lot. So basically what I'm doing, I'm playing this flag. I want to show you what the hell am I doing. Right, so my entry was about here at the break of these highs. I think it was at the break of the 50-minute candle here. My stop losses are all the way down below the flags. Oh, Morteza, yeah, sure, mate. I don't know what you're talking about. The GBP USD, yeah, that was stopped out. That was Olympus trade that was stopped out at a loss, which is fine. So this is my play on the Dow, right? It's a pretty simple flag play, right? I might, this is the 50-minute chart. My entry was at the break of this 50-minute candle, right? Because, well, my preferred entry would have been here, right at the break of these highs, but the move have already started, so I decided on going at the break of this 50-minute candle, which is fine. I like my stop losses are all the way below this, actually even lower. Yep. My cat yen just stopped out at break even, at a loss. That's fine. Yeah, my stop losses are all the way below the flag right here. So this is a my flag plate on the down. I mean, If you notice and if you look at historic price action, every time we have seen the consolidation here from the lows, then we get that spike high, consolidation, spike high, consolidation, spike high, etc. So I'm playing historic price action. Also, I am playing with the trend. Right, so right now the Dow, let's have a look at the Forex Factory closed. So here are the news for today. We had ECB. Day, where is it? Here. All right, ECB hiking the interest rate by 50 basis points. And we have unemployment claims on the US a little bit higher than expected. I don't see that particularly having too much effect on equities. This rate hike on the euro might have a little bit of bearishness, or immediate bearishness on euro equities. Just have a look at the FTSE and the DAX. The DAX still very much inside of that flag, in my opinion. Right, still very much. And unlike the Dow, if you notice, unlike the Dow, the DAX has not yet tested these lows. So I'm pretty confident on this Dow. Long, if I get stopped out, that's fine. I get stopped out. I'm moving on to the next trade. All right. Um, I'm not adding. I'm not adding here at all. Even though I could in fact make uh, the the rationale for an add here. I am not adding to a losing trade ever. So this is my Dow long. The S&P 500 had a similar setup mm, on the 50-minute chart. Let's have a look. On the 50-minute chart, the S&P 500, I'm going to remove all the drawings. Uh-huh. Yeah, the S&P 500 is super strong, right? Similar setup, retest of the previous broken highs. The S&P 500, however, broke with the highs, with the yesterday's highs, printing um, new higher daily highs. This is a little bit more bullish than the Dow, but again, I am confident of this trade, and the reason that I took the Dow instead of the S&P 500 is because the S&P 500 yield a worse risk to reward ratio than the Dow. I think that the S&P, let me see, I have it here. Um, yeah, the S&P 500. What is it? Oh, I have it here. The S&P 500. So this is the Dow, right? Pretty much this is the Dow 1.6R. No, what? 2R. No, this is the Nasdaq. This is the Dow, yielding a 2R, right? And the S&P 500 yield a 1.6R. So yeah, I'm still watching this markets, to see how they open. Market opens in about 8 minutes, so we'll see what happened, right? A little worried if the Dow breaks with this week low right here with that 50-minute candle low. But it is what it is. All right, so let's find another trade. Gold. I had a very, very, very nice gold short today that hit target. Sadly, I missed it. This was my trade idea in gold. Pretty nice 7R trade that I missed. About no, 5 hour trade that I missed or so. and it hit targets to the pip before that big reversal. I didn't take it because of Euro news, etc. Right? Let's have a look at some other markets. The U.S. dollar, Japanese yen came back down to retest the previous broken highs around this level right here. Let's have a look at the USD. The USD had a big reversal. Look at this boomerang action on the US dollar, right? Doing Euro news and then boom, coming back down and back up. So, pretty bullish still on the euro, on the US dollar. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to wait for those buys in. I'm sorry. For those buy signals here at the break of these highs, right? Oh boy, those allergies are killing me. Bitcoin. Um, so Bitcoin, interesting, right? Because if we look at the hourly in Bitcoin, if we look at the hourly in Bitcoin from the lows to the highs, that's a 28% move, right? So, are we still looking for buys in Bitcoin? Absolutely. Here is the level that we should, in fact, be looking for longs in Bitcoin. Yeah, I mean, this would be a nice reversal pattern here. Flag breakout in Bitcoin, taking out this liquidity. What I like about is this. I'm gonna tell you what I think about Bitcoin right here. Bitcoin taking out this liquidity right here, that's a sign of a continuation higher, right? Taking out this buy liquidity and trapping shorts on the wrong side of the market before retesting those highs and running higher. So yeah, this could in fact be a very nice BTC long on the VIP group. Let's wait and see what happens. So the market is about to open in 30 minutes. If you have any questions, just go ahead and yeah, let's go ahead. Ask away. I'm gonna wait here, and I think I'm gonna be taking that BTC long. In fact, now let's have a look for targets. Let's look for targets on those BTC longs. Yep. So here it is, right? That's a pretty good trade in my opinion. Have a look at this. That's a pretty good trade in my opinion. Taking that trade on the VIP side, BTC longs right here on a nice 3R. I'm gonna take it a 1.5 risk percentage. What do you think about this trade idea in BTC? Pretty. I really like it. I really like it. So this is what I'm going to do on a Bitcoin side. So here it is. This is my DAO underwater still, but I'm holding it because my trade idea is still very much valid. Now I got stopped out on my Canadian longs, right? But let's have a look at BTC. Now, where are you? Normally I don't send Bitcoin um, alerts on the VIP group, but this one is pretty massive. And yeah, we do have a crypto group that sends all of our crypto signals, but I don't dabble crypto. This is Bitcoin, and this is a VIP signal, so I'm taking it. Let's see if I can take it on a 1.5%. Um, my entry should be at the 23 100 with stop losses below the lows, right? 22 420. Did I say what? 23 100, 22 420? Right. 20 indicator list. So if you're a VIP, you get this position size calculator. Pretty neat. So 1.5% risk, and I am going to take a 23 100 and a 22 uh, 420 420. Right? Let's see what happens. Yeah, I can take it on a 0.11 lot size. The market is about to open in 1 minute, guys. Let's quickly have a look at those Dow longs underwater, which is fine, right? Fine. My stop loss is way all the way down. Let's bring in that Bitcoin trade before the market opened 0.11. It is a pending order. It is a buy stop at 23 100 and at 22 420. And I don't remember the targets in BTC. 25 300. Right. 25 300. Apologies. Right. So let's see. Yep. I am. Well, the market is about to open, guys. The market is about to open. We're seeing some bullishness. The market just opened with a gap up on the 5 minute chart. Let's wait and see what happens, right? Gap just closed. And US 30, that's our market. That's the market that we want to see, right? On the 5 minute chart, just to see initial volume in the market. That is the level that I mean, it really doesn't matter if a price goes down a little bit and hits that level, daily lows. Um, my stop loss level is above the daily lows. But as I told you, here is a demand zone, a very noticeable demand zone. Let's have a look and see what's price broke a little bit with that demand zone. Uh, we do have another demand zone here. Which can also get hit pretty easily. There you go. So yeah, it really doesn't matter if we hit that demand zone. What we don't know, what we don't want is for price to break yesterday's lows, which is where my stop loss is positioned. Right. The price action in the middle of this range uh, really doesn't matter. I'm still holding those VIP swing trade on the Nasdaq. There you go. There you go. We're getting something there. But I am going to send this VIP on VIP trade. Here, this is the Nasdaq long that I'm still holding. This is a VIP swing trade. A VIP swing trade. Stop losses are all the way down here. We are holding that for dear life. BTC, I have to copy paste this because, yeah, I don't like to make typos. So, first of all, my cat yen got stopped out. Longs got stopped out. A 1 hour loss. Listen, we don't hide our losses. It doesn't matter. I mean, everybody has losses. This is trading, right? We are. I am in a little bit of a drawdown. Really doesn't matter. New VIP trade in BTC USD. Buy and stop. This is a pretty neat trade on Bitcoin. Just found. You're welcome. If you're not a VIP, remember that if you are a VIP, stop loss, you get a ton of discounts on your VIP account, on your client's account. You get a oh boy, hold on. Look at Bitcoin at the moment. Stop loss here and TP here. That's a how much was it? How much was it? Look at the S&P, no, it's the Nasdaq. So it was a what? A 3R trade. That's cool. So you get a ton of discounts just for being a VAP, 1.5%. So you get a 60% discount in our copy trader. That's pretty cool because you're never going to catch all of our trades. We trade all three. We trade all three sessions. So if you are tired of missing the good ones, you might want to get that rolling. Also, you get a 20% discount code in your client's account for the F1 strategy. Mhm. And the F1 strategy, you get access, lifetime access to the F1 strategy chat, where we share setups, and yeah, it's pretty neat. I'm gonna show you. You know what? I'll show you later. Let's keep an eye on our trades. So the Dow clearly going a little bit down. That's fine. Let's have a look at the S&P 500. The S&P 500 about to retest the lows of the flag. Actually, the Dow is the best setup from the three markets. Let's go back to the 50-minute chart. Um, yeah, looks pretty bearish at the moment. Let's wait and see because this is a heavy demand area, right? I am not adding because this is a trade in a drawdown. But if I were in the trade already, I would be looking for buys at these lows, at the daily lows, right? Yeah, we need to wait and see what happened. The Nasdaq, same story. Nasdaq, pretty nicely fake out on the Nasdaq actually. US 30. Yeah, as long as the Dow keeps that market structure, I am happy with the trade. Green TV. If you don't like what I do, you're more than welcome to fuck off, right? Um, you know, you are more than welcome to go away and watch TV or something. This is my stream. I will do whatever the fuck I want to do, and I will advertise whatever I want to advertise, without hiding anything, right? So yeah, cheers. Any questions, guys? Um, any questions? Why don't we have a look at some US dollar? Yep. So the USD having trouble breaking with this supply area right here. Really not looking for reversals in the sense that I'm really not looking for sales in this market. I am looking for buys and buys only. Maybe at the break here, but we will. Um, yeah, sure, I can have a look at gold. Yeah, about gold, pretty. Just a second, guys. Yes, there you go. Demand zone. Bulls pouncing in again. This is the area that I would wanna buy if I weren't in already. But I am, so that's fine. Gold. So let's start by looking at the hourly chart and let's look for some levels, right? So basically, we do have a pretty heavy zone here, which is the zone that price rejected. But if I am reading this correctly, what we would want to see here um, should be right here. Oh boy. Hold on, let me grab that case. There. Here is where I would want uh, where I would want to look for shorts in gold around the 1720 area. Again, really not looking for longs in this market. Just have a look at this. This is terribly and utterly bearish. Now, having said that, let's just have a quick look at the long-term chart. This is the daily chart in gold. Pretty not noticeable, you know, demand area right here. Price hasn't hit that area yet, if you notice, on the daily, right? I think and I do believe that we can and will see another leg down before having any kind of bullish, a truly bullish reaction, right? At the moment, price in the middle of nowhere. Again, in the middle of absolutely nowhere. Even if we take this previous low as our level, we are in the middle of nowhere without having hit those previous lows, that previous zone in gold. Quick look at the US 30. Um, Still on a drawdown, that's fine. So, without having touched that zone, if we look at the 4 hour chart, we are still inside of that midterm, let's call it a midterm bear structure right here. So, yeah, I don't see any longs here in this market at all, you know. I would never ever trade based on a key level alone. Never would do that. Um, Now, having said that, on the 4 hour chart, there are some noticeable levels too. So, if we take this low, which would be the last area that price broke with, and this low, which would be, you know, first targets. It's the same. I mean, it's basically the same areas that I pointed out the um, on the daily chart. So, looking at this monthly low, this is the previous month low, previous week low. I'm sorry. So basically, right now we're in the middle of nowhere. Like I told you, I would want to see price going a little bit higher before trying shorts in this market, possibly here to this level around the 1720. It would be my preferred level to short. I don't see any longs at the moment, and I wouldn't want to be long in this market anyway. All right. So what happened here? Uh, Yeah, all right. So this is not my trade today. This is a long-term trade idea that I had. I decided to go with the Nasdaq. This is today's trade, still underwater. Let's go to the 50-minute chart. That 50-minute chart, you know, it's looking very heavy on the demand area, which is good for us. So I'm gonna keep that trade, you know, alive. I'm gonna keeping on with that trade. The USD, yeah, rejected that area. But again, I'm sorry. I wouldn't want to be. I wouldn't want to be. I wouldn't want to be. Short on the USD. Anyways, and this boomerang price action, it's just not my cup of coffee, my cup of tea. So I'm definitely not looking for US dollar longs, shorts. I'm sorry at the moment. Yeah, this is the Canadian that got stopped me out. Gold, and here is crude oil. This was and is a pretty, yeah, this was a pretty good short crude oil that I also missed. Let's have a look at, uh, at European equities, catching a bid at the lows, the DAX catching a bid, the FTSE catching a bid, US equities, are they catching a bid? Yeah. Nasdaq catching a bid, and the S&P 500 catching a bid. Now, is the Dow going to catch a bid or not? That's the question. All right. The ECB hike rate, then why is the euro bearish? Also, all US news release were worse than expected, and why is the dollar bullish? Let's have a look, mate. The euro. Well, mate, if you look at the chart, this is the rate hike bullish move, the euro. But you have to, yeah, you have to understand something. Yeah. The ECB hike rate for about exactly for 50 basis point. But that doesn't mean that we are going to start seeing the euro rally. No, this is the first rate hike that the ECB has taken since the pandemic, since before the pandemic, right? The euro is extremely bearish, is and will continue to be extremely bearish, in my opinion. Recession in Europe has hit already, right? Recession in Europe is high as fuck, and yeah, just because the ECB hike rates today doesn't mean that the euro is going to start to rally. No, as you can see, it did have a bullish effect on the euro, but the stronger dollar is the one that is leading here, and is leading in all markets. So that's what you need to understand. Yeah, the reaction on on the euro is going to be bullish when the rate hike was released. And also, you need to understand that maybe, just maybe, that uh, maybe, just maybe, that rate hike was already, uh, you know, I'm sorry, I'm just looking at my other screen. Was already um, priced in the market. I'm sorry. So there's a couple of things that you need to understand, right? When it comes to economic news releases. Um, the desired effect long term rate on the market, on the exchange rate of the euro versus the USD, it's not going to take place immediately after one um, rate hike. More so in a market that has been bearish for almost a year, or since the beginning of the year. Just have a look at how bearish this market is, right? From the top January highs to yesterday lows, or a couple of day lows, this market has depreciated 19.45%. That is massive, right? That is massive. So, mate, the thing about rate hikes, yes, eventually, hiking rates, right, will have an effect on the economy, but not immediately, and not in a market that is so and utterly bearish, and on an economy that is seeing one of the highest recession it has seen in decades. So, yeah, I mean, you can trade the news and trade this pop, but I wouldn't want to be long on the euro in any case. So here is my US 30 long right here. I'm still holding it, guys. Stop loss below the lows right here. I do have a little bit of a room to move stops a little bit lower, right? But I'm not gonna do it because this hourly candle looks super bearish. So I'm not too comfortable with holding, a trade below these lows. So if I get stopped out, that's fine. right? Yeah, but that's to answer Junior Pen. That's to answer your question about the euro. Uh, the Japanese yen, I got stopped out on this Japanese yen rally. Also, my cat yen was Japanese yen short, right? I got stopped out. Now, I'm gonna look for Japanese yen shorts again on the rejection of these previous lows again. Seems like I got stopped out on a stop hunt. So why don't we go ahead and have a look at possible Japanese yen shorts. Yeah, no, I don't. I'm not a fan of this market. The thing about this is that this boomerang move again. I'm not a fan of these moves. When this happens, and with the systems that I trade, my trading rules, etc. Trading and going through historic price action, historic trades when trading this kind of moves, I'm not profitable. My trading system is not profitable. So on the CAD yen, my stop losses were here. I got stopped out. Yeah, I got triggered on the break. I got stopped out. But interestingly enough, maybe, and just maybe I can find a US dollar Japanese yen long here on the break of because if you look at the 4 hour chart, mate, the US dollar Japanese yen, this is looking pretty flaggy, right? Let's have a look at this. Boom and boom. This is looking pretty flaggy, and this, my friends, is the zone of the flag breakout. So, all the US dollar Japanese yen side, if we go lower, maybe, and just maybe, I could find an entry on a rebound or a rejection of this zone. Now, this is looking a little bit bearish at the moment, so I am not, but possibly going to maybe the lower time frames, I could see a possible bullish move above these highs right here, above this zone. So heads up to the VIP group on that. The Dow, wow, the Dow catching a bit from the lows. I'm digging that. I'm digging that. So remember, always look for supply and demand zones. Don't panic sell. If you have a trade idea, you have decided on the risk that you were going to put on that trade, don't panic sell, right? Don't panic sell. There are times where you can actually, uh, thank you, Minanagi. Yes, of course. This is a long-term game, guys. Yeah. Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo está? I'm sorry. My cleaning lady is here. Well, yeah. What was I saying? I was about to rant on losses. Okay, yeah, sure. So it doesn't matter. I have had, negative months in the past. Of course, everyone has. Everyone has. And being down 4%, 5%, it's okay. It's a drawdown, right? This is a long-term game, guys, and what's important is to keep your losses small, keep trading, your trading system, your rules. Don't break the rules for anything. And when you are in drawdowns, it's uh, it's when you have to be the most disciplined because it is the time that you are going to uh, make far more mistakes psychology wise. For example, because I am in a drawdown down right now, maybe I wouldn't wanna um, you know um, take a loss here on the battery on my laptop is dead. I need to change that. So I wouldn't want to take a loss here and on the Dow, and because I am thinking of the drawdown, maybe I would have closed that Dow on a loss. But just have a look what's going on at the moment, right? That demand zone that I pointed out is acting up, so my trade idea is still valid. And because I mean, I've been doing this for a while, it really doesn't affect me. Being in a drawdown, it doesn't affect me in the sense that I understand that the way that I'm trading. I understand why I'm doing what I'm doing, and why I'm taking the trades that I'm taking, right? Um, my psychology is very strong, and I'm not going to panic close just because I don't want to take a loss. That's a rookie move. So just focus on that because drawdowns happen, and don't try to go bigger to catch those losses. That's not what I'm doing. If you notice, I've been using different risk parameters when it comes to different trades. Sometimes 2%, sometimes 1%, sometimes 1.5%. But that is not out of my ass, right? That is an extremely accurate calculation of the risk I'm taking per trade, um, based on the percentage or the percentage uh, based on how strong the setup is. I'm sorry, I'm just a little bit tired. You have to understand that I wake up at 2 a.m. and it's 8 a.m. So it depends on the win ratio of the setup on the market that I'm trading. If I'm trading a setup that has a higher than a 75% probability of success, I'm gonna push the pedal and I'm gonna take a 2% risk on that trade. If I'm trading a setup that has less than a 60% probability of success, then I'm gonna take a 1%, right? Still gonna take that trade because it's profitable in the long term, but I'm gonna take a lesser risk in the sense that I'm gonna push the pedal. Hey, I'm gonna show you my dog, who's a good boy, huh? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? In the sense that, yeah, I'm going to, put more money at risk when the setup is bad. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. No. Fuck off. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Uh, yeah, and I decided to do that because, when it comes to trading, that's what you need to do. You need to, if you have done the work, and if you understand, the risk parameters on the system that you are trading, then that's what you need to do. Yeah. So I'm pretty happy with this Dow. Let's have a look at European equities. Everything catching a bid, everything catching a bid, everything catching a bid. The US, uh, this is the S&P 500. No, this is the Nasdaq. Everything catching a bid. I'm pretty happy. Gold. Let's have a look at gold. Yeah, I mean, gold is in the middle of nowhere. This is not a level I wanna go short on. The 1706 to 17 8, let's call it. This first level right here. This is not a level I wanna go short. I would, however, be looking to put maybe a sell limit around the 1720, which stops above these highs. That's, my friends, where I would wanna go short because I want to see this liquidity be taken out. After this liquidity is taken out, then I'm pretty happy to go short because this liquidity will be taken out, trapping buyers on the wrong side of the market before the drop. So liquidity wise, yeah, still looking for shorts, just a little bit higher. Right? So if you want to be part of the VIP team, there is a link below. I'm sorry, below this video. I'm still holding that Bitcoin long. If you want to, if you not, it's not a Bitcoin long yet, a buy stop. If you want that, my friends, then you should most definitely join the VIP group because I am not going to give, um, you know, updates on the free group, right? Again, if you want to be, there's a link below this video. And if you are a VIP, just go to your, um, just go to your, uh, what is it, client's account? I'm sorry, to your client's account, and you have a 60% coupon, a discount coupon for the copy trader, and a 20% discount coupon for the F1 strategy. So with the F1 strategy, you get lifetime access to all the F1 you know, videos, old ones and new ones, and a lifetime access to the F1 strategy chat, where we share all of our F1 strategy um, setups every day. So it's a no-brainer. Um, have a look, and if you're not a VIP, well, you don't have access to those discounts. And if you do want access to those discounts, just subscribe to the VIP group, and they are automatically added to your account. So I'll keep you guys posted on the VIP group about this Dow long, about my Bitcoin possibly longs, right? This is my entry in BTC. I mean, this is looking extremely good. I'm gonna go through this one more time. I'm looking at this demand area, right? Again, same thing I told you guys about with gold liquidity wise. I love that we got to see this liquidity getting taken before this liquidity getting taken, trapping shorts on the wrong side of the market, maybe before the move to the upside. So liquidity wise, looking very good. Structure wise, looking very good. So high probability trade. I am risking 1.5% on this trade. It is a 3-hour trade, and I am targeting the previous low right here. And structure-wise, if this is in fact a flag, I have so much allergies. I'm sorry, guys. If it is a flag, then let's see the 161.8. Where are you, Fibonacci? Here. The 161.8 of the flag is right there at my target, so it's looking very good. This Bitcoin long is one that I really, really like. Only for my VIPs. Thank you guys for joining me. I have a blast. Does your F1 strategy cover scalping? As I'm a scalper, I want to see another strategy, but mine has been working for the past 6 months. It is, I mean, it's a short-term strategy. It trades the 5-minute chart, so you might call it scalping, but it's um, it's better than scalping because the entries that you get are scalping wise, but you get better risk to reward ratios because of the targets that you get with this strategy. Sometimes targets are reached within minutes, sometimes take a little bit like an hour or so to get there. But if you're a scalper, definitely check it out because it will amaze you. Let's look at the US 30. Right. Do not panic sell, guys. Panic selling is not doesn't work here in this market in trading. So check it out, Hassan. Check it out. Thank you for joining me again, guys, and have a great day. I'll see you all tomorrow. Cheers.